Boom. No? Hello my beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. What about that for an intro? Today is Monday. Why did that take me so long? Today is Monday, and I basically have 3 days to pack, wrap presents, and pretty much get what I want to do sorted, because on Thursday I'm going to Luke's house and we're going to Wales. It's Luke's birthday on Saturday, I think it falls. It's the 25th, so I think it falls on Saturday. We've had it booked since New Year, so we were meant to go for New Year 2020 to 2021 and it was cancelled, COVID. Then we moved it to like summer sometime. I think we were meant to go in summer, cancelled due to COVID. So we moved it right until the end of the year, and that's when Luke's birthday is. It's really sunny here today, so I don't know if that's I don't know if that was too bright, but yeah, I've put a bit of makeup on and basically thought I would vlog. So let's get the day started, and I'm gonna start by packing, I think. So let me find my bag. This is the bag that I've decided I'm gonna take. It's just a Under Armour like gym style bag, I guess. I've not actually looked at the weather, which is something I should probably do. I mean, it's England, so at the end of the day, well, it's not England, it's actually Wales, so it could rain, it could be sunny, it could do both. Just kind of gonna pack for everything. It's gonna be similar to like the type of clothes I took when we went to Devon, so lots of taller gym wear, maybe some chill clothes for like the evening. We don't really have a plan for what we're gonna do while we're there. I imagine like lots of walking. The sun, I feel like, is gonna make the lighting in this video a bit weird, but we can work with it. Firstly, I'm gonna pack this, which is a Nike unitard, classic Nike unitard, very popular, very comfy, very easy to use. Taller gym top, or if it is warm, with some black just plain cycling shorts. This, which is a long sleeve Nike top. Nike, what do people say? Comment down below. Do you say Nike like E with the Y, or do you just say Nike? Anyway, that long sleeve top. These, which are my tall blue leggings, which everyone has seen before. I also just recently bought a Bow & Tea set. This is actually not from Bow & Tea, it's actually from TK Maxx, but I just thought it was so cute. I've just tied the bottom of it up so you can see it's like that, and it's got a ruche detail so you can kind of pull it up tighter or have it flat like that. I wore this in one of my videos not that long ago, but yeah, as a piece I think it's a little bit intense, but I've been wearing this just with jeans or these trousers with like a plain white top. There we go. I'll show you the pattern a bit more up close. And then on the back it's got like this scrunched bum detail, which is quite cute. I've got this Prince t-shirt. I've had this ages, and it just says Purple Rain. It obviously has Prince on. Absolutely love Prince. Favourite song? Kiss. But when I found it, I just thought that the colours in it, especially the blues here, are quite similar to the taller shorts. So I'm going to pack these as well, just for like a bit more of a casual outfit. Then I also thought for the walk, if we do one, I mean, I think that is the plan, but on the same vein, no one knows what's in that area, so no one knows if there are any walks. But nevertheless, it's just quite simple, just with the obviously the tick there, and then it's got a zip which makes it high neck, or you can have it down if you want, but it's a bit bigger so it fits over the other Nike one should it be cold. And it has this detail, you know, where you can like put your thumb through it, which I actually really like. Next kind of set of outfits are just, I guess, casual ones. The ones at the minute I feel like are more gym style, so if we like do walks and stuff. I just wanted to pack something for like the night time when you don't want to put your pajamas on yet, but you want to get out of what you've been in all day. I wore this top quite recently in just my day in the life video, literally plain simple couture top. I love this top, I love the style of it, but it picks up fluff so much. And then just literally some plain white joggers. Fun fact, these are actually the joggers that I tried to dye that just didn't work, but because they didn't take at all, they literally just remain plain white joggers. And then I'm also going to put these Tala leggings, the flares, which again I've shown many a time in a video. Again, these are so comfy and easy, don't really crease, and again they do pick up fluff, but what does it matter? And then finally, I just thought for Saturday, when I said I was going to like cook that meal, I just thought I'd wear a bit of a nicer dress, and this is the one from my Motel Rocks video, just the long one. I've already worn this before, and it's really comfortable, and I just think a long dress like that, it just, like you made an effort but you didn't make an effort, which is right up my street. That's all my packing done for now. Next thing I need to do is wrap all Luke's presents. I'm gonna try and transition. I don't think this is gonna work because I'm gonna transition to a completely different part of the house, but then I'll still be sat down. Let's see if it works. I have no idea how that will look, but let's see. Okay, so now I'm downstairs in our dining room. I've come here because obviously nice big flat table to wrap presents on. Some people probably think that we go a little bit too OTT for birthdays, but it happens once a year, so why not? And I guess it's all relevant, isn't it? Like, to some people this is going to be not a lot, to other people this will be a lot. I'm rambling, let me show you what I got. That rhymed. Anyway, so the first set of things were from this company called Chemical Guys. I'll put the handles here and I'll leave a description down below. I'll leave their information in the description. I won't spend loads of time going over everything because some things I don't even know what they're for, but basically this one I know, which is a citrus, basically car wash thing. The next one is wax, so that. The next one is wheel cleaner, pretty self-explanatory. I quite like these because they're actually the colour, like this colour here is the colour of the thing inside. Same with this one, which is glass cleaner. Again, ooh, there it is. Pretty self-explanatory, but I don't know if you can see the colour of the liquid. It is actually green. And then this is the next one, speed wipe, just like a cleaner again, but quite liked it because it's pink and it's cherry flavour. Scented, I think is the better word. And then this, which again is like a protector. This one is for rubber, it says. And then the final thing I got was this, which says it's a clay bar, and I'm going to be completely honest, I don't actually know what this is used for, but yeah. And all of that there was actually a set, so it was like a complete package. Quite a good thing, I think, for car, if you've got someone who likes car stuff and a bit of a car enthusiast, because you get kind of a good mix of everything, especially from my point of view. When you don't know what half the stuff does, at least you've got a safe bet that something there is something they're gonna like. Next thing, a little bit of a hint there. Oh, whoops, just hit the camera. A little bit of a hint of what I got. I like that Hotel Chocolate give you like a little note to give the person. These are all vegan products because if you didn't know, Luke is a vegan. So these are the first ones, which are simply vegan, just little creamy truffles. The next one, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this, the name of the product, but that is the next truffle. The next one are these, hazelnut and ginger. Again, little kind of blocks of chocolate with the bits in. The next are, these are just 3 like slabs, which what I quite like about these is that you get 2. I don't know if you can, you can't see in the packet, but you get 2 in there. And I got 70% orange flavour, 70% salted dark, and then just the normal dark. Pretty self-explanatory, but I quite like it. And I feel like this looks a lot for a gift, and it's only 20 quid, like it's a deal. So I think that's quite a good price for the amount that you get, and again would be a good present for anyone really if you like chocolate. And Hotel Chocolate's got a really good selection of white, milk, dark, if you've got allergies, if you've not got allergies, if there's intolerances. So yeah. And then the final thing I got, which wasn't part of the offer, but if anything, I'm interested to try these because dark chocolate is actually my favourite type of chocolate, and I love ginger. And these are ticking all of those boxes. Dark ginger puddles. So those as well. And that's everything in there. They're kind of the main like presents to wrap. And then the main present is this present. These shoes we actually saw in Selfridges a while ago now, and Luke was between two pairs, so they were like kind of more of a sporty pair, and then this pair, this is what they look like. So yeah, he was between two types, more of a sportier version, and then this version, which is obviously kind of a bit more of a smart trainer. He didn't know which one to get. He decided on the more casual trainer, shall you say, but obviously was like, oh, I don't know which ones to get, I don't know which ones to get. So basically I went back and got these. Pretty plain, obviously there's not loads to them. They do have the mallet logo there, and then the obviously classic gold band, I guess you would call that, at the back of the shoe, which is like the mallet classic. And what I quite like about these, as I'm putting them away, you get like a little shoe bag for them. So like when obviously you take them away or just to keep them nice, which is just a nice little added touch. The next thing, which I haven't shown yet, and I probably won't get out of all of this packaging, was a print. You can kind of see it through the paper anyway. It's kind of soppy, I won't lie, but it's got the little L and a little love heart just there, and then S. Yeah, I just think something like this is a bit more of a thoughtful gift, especially with it being personalised, quite nice. Like obviously any of those you can literally just buy off the shelf, but something like that is a bit more of a, I guess, personalised, like I say. This is also from Etsy, a company called Charlot, I think that's how you pronounce it. But I liked that they gave a little handwritten note. Just thought that was a really nice touch, which I will include when I wrap it. And weirdly, I just really like the paperclip. Look at that for a paperclip. Is that really weird? Isn't that just a really nice paperclip? Can you see it? I just thought that was really cool. Now I'm gonna just quickly speed wrap all of these. Obviously I'll like time lapse it. Love a good time lapse.
We don't have very long.
What is your verdict? Find the defendant guilty. The deadly narcotic. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
you've got to get a hold of yourself. You've got to get a hold of yourself.
I'm probably gonna add like this to all of these, but I'm not gonna film this bit because it's just gonna take so long. But this is the main present, which upside down. I'm really happy with, and then all of the little ones will just be like this, all dotted around it. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on going, but I'm not gonna film anymore because I feel like this time lapse is probably long enough. Ta-da! It took a while, but we got there. It's all done, and I'm gonna put it in this bag. And now the plan is to do a run through, trial run, practice, rehearsal, don't know the right word, but I am going to go to Tesco, get all the ingredients I need to make kind of a, well, it's basically a vegan pie. That's the premise. So I will link the recipe I'm going to use in the description below, and I am going to go get some ingredients from town and then have a go at making it. Hello! I don't know why I said it like that. Hello. So please mind this awful downlighting that is in our kitchen. But I just wanted to update. It's a little while later from me going to Tesco, and I just want to let you know the differences that I've done in comparison to the recipe. So it's like mushrooms, onion, ale, pie. But I kind of wanted to add a bit of variation in there. So I've just done some sweet potato, which I'm basically steaming. So it's kind of soft, half cooked. And then I'll add that to the pie. I'm going to do the pie with mash. So these are just ready to boil. And then obviously I will mash them. And I'm going to add a bit of warm butter and warm vegan cream to these. So instead of 4 onions, I've done 2 or 3, obviously depending on the size. And I'm going to swap one out with a bit of leek just for a bit of variation. I've got the Just Roll pastry there, which by the way is vegan if you didn't know that. These are kind of some of the ingredients that I have started to do. So I've kind of started to chop some onion, and I'm going to finely dice this rather than leave it in obviously chunks like that. You don't want that. I am going to chop the mushrooms fairly big because obviously these are the replacement of the steak, so I'm going to have these fairly big. Also, to kind of add to the differences, I couldn't find any, these are just my herbs, but I couldn't find any light sugar, so instead of light I am using dark, which is basically a bit richer. So instead of the dark soy sauce I'm going to use light, or maybe add a bit of dark as well, I'm not sure, we'll see. But that's that. Okay. Bit of a weird angle, I know, but I want you to see what I'm actually doing. I might even lower you a bit more. So in here currently, I have some hot oil. So the mushrooms are behind me in the oven roasting. And to this oil, I'm just gonna add the chopped onion, chopped garlic. In the recipe, I think it said add 6 cloves. Now that, in my opinion, is a lot of garlic. And don't get me wrong, I do love garlic, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I've chopped 1 clove already, and I think I'm going to crush another just to hopefully have the flavour but not so intense. That's what I'm thinking. In the recipe it says to remove the leaves from the stalk and then cut the stalk up. Mine are pretty woody, so I think what I'm going to do instead is leave some leaves whole. And then probably cut up the kind of the tops of them, which are a bit softer. Just if you want to copy, I don't know. I feel like this is, I'm not a chef, I just want to point that out. I did work in the kitchen once, but I was a porter, I'm not a chef. So I thought I would do a kind of cooking with me, but I just want to point out that even though I've made some changes to this recipe, by all means, you know, stick to the recipe if that's what you prefer, or make your own changes, whatever you feel like. So I am now putting the Guinness in, and I have to let this kind of reduce down for, it says 10 minutes, but I'll probably just keep going until it's less thick. Okay, so as you can probably see, this is simmered down, and obviously the waters is kind of reduced a lot more to what it was. So now that that's basically done. It says to add this basically everything else, so the soy sauce and flour. I have actually mixed the flour into the soy sauce just to, I actually put a bit of beer in here as well, I think a bit of Guinness in here, just to kind of, I guess, not add the flour in here, just because I knew that it would I guess create those flour gloops. So just to make it a bit easier, I've added it all in here. Okay, so next I'm adding the mustard. It does say 1 to 2 tablespoons, and I guess this bit now is mainly done on taste. So I'm adding 1, I'm gonna taste it and then see kind of, now I've added all the ingredients into this section, see, I guess on my personal preference, whether I wanna add more mustard, salt, pepper, but this is kind of the consistency that we're working with. And that's what then is obviously going to go into the pie. And then the next step is to basically add all of these mushrooms which have been roasting. And that actually includes the sauce as well. And then, as I mentioned earlier, as I didn't put so many mushrooms in, I'm just going to add a bit of sweet potato, just also for colour. This is pretty much done now. I'll just hold it up a bit closer so you can see. Now the plan is, or the steps are, to take this off the heat and let it cool before you put it into your kind of pan and put the pastry on top. Okay, so I've put all of the filling in there. This is kind of awful lighting because it is behind me, but I'm going to stand over here. So that's the filling all in and cooling down. This is the pastry I've decided to use. Because of the size of my pie, I'm pretty sure that this, hopefully, will not actually need rolling. Moment of truth. Oh, I've ripped it. Damn. We'll just patch that hole up, pretend we didn't see anything here. Right, I'm just gonna seal it. So that's my pie all done. Obviously I've put a little hole in the top just to let any air out. That's my oven that's just preheated right on schedule. And basically just with the leftover pastry, I'm just going to do some stars because I found this. Why not? Also I need to do one to fill the hole. I think when I do this for Luke's birthday, I'll actually try and write happy birthday. I'm not too sure how well that'll go, but you know, we'll give it a go. Ta-da! This is my pie, and obviously it's not cooked yet, but in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! The pie is done. The hole wasn't too damaging and it all cooked. It's very starry. And there we have it, the vegan pie with vegan mash and obviously vegan vegetables. So I feel a lot more prepared now, obviously wrapped, packed, and I've had a trial run of the pie and it actually went pretty well, I have to say. Obviously I haven't tasted it yet, so proof is in the pudding, I think they say, proof is in the taste. But yeah, comment down below if you have a go at making this. And if you like this style of video, then let me know by leaving a like down below. I have to admit, I think this video started with blusher and now it's actual redness because it was pretty hot in that kitchen. But I'm pretty impressed with the results, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week for another video. Bye for now.